Hi everyone. Uh, my name is Korosh Erfani. I am a sociologist and political analyst, and I would like to talk about a subject shortly in this video, and then I will continue in the coming days. And each time I will treat one topic that can be interesting for those who are interested in politics and also the international affairs. And my main subject will be the international conflicts right now. And essentially, I will treat the situation in the Middle East. As you know, we are right now in a very specific period of time where it's a question of living definitively unilateralism, and going toward the pluralism or multi-plurality configuration of the world. So this is something that will happen if and only if there is a kind of balance of powers among those who are essentially, we can say, the superpowers. The conditions of being a superpower is first having a nuclear weapon, second is economic power, political power, which means diplomacy, and some other parameters like the population, for example, the weight of population. So if we want to talk about superpower right now in the world, we have to talk about the United States, China, Russia, and some other countries with the potential to become a superpower, like the Great Britain, France, Germany, Brazil, or Japan, for example. So all these countries are potentially ready to become later, and thanks to some, of course, meaningful evolution into superpower. That's the reality. So are we going to get to the multipolarism, multipolarity, or not? That's the question that remains for the coming months and years to answer. But what I want to say that some countries, despite their very limited size, like Israel, for example, they try to make as if they were the big countries and able to become a superpower, which is not the case at all for Israel, because of the superficies, because of the population, because of the limited resources that can be considered as a kind of self-reliance. So we know the huge dependence of Israel upon the United States, and we know that without direct support of the American government, for example, Israel cannot really make great in the Middle East. So first of all, we have to establish the idea that we are going from a unilateral world to a multilateral globe, where it's a question of several poles of powers, and we are talking about the military power, economic powers, population, and so on. So that's a fact that right now something new is coming about, and we cannot really face it without accepting first this reality. This reality is that China, Russia, and some other countries are getting together in order to create not only a pole but also a kind of block, that can start to have political influence, but also the military capacity to do something. So I am going to describe more this new configuration, this new formation of the powers in the world in the coming videos. Thank you so much for having watched that.